So it's a great day out here. It's windy, so if you're in the shade, it's a little bit cool, but not bad at all. It's actually a lot nicer than the heat. I am out at the ridge today and just doing a little. This is our Friday wrap up, I guess, to let everybody know what's going on. I have got my vehicle parked in my new little side driveway. So let's see, can we get a shot there, which now I can actually get it parked in the shade most of the summer, I think, which will be really nice because it gets just god awful hot if it's sitting out here in the sun all day. And let's see, show everybody what's going on. Road into the property, making some progress on this. I just cleared all this out, and next week or so I'll get a box blade out here so I can smooth this out some more and put down some fabric in here. I'm still deciding whether I'm going to put a drain pipe in through here or anything, but I think it'll have enough of a slope, it'll be fine. Move some of this rock over, get it all rocked, and then I can move my equipment and stuff, get the trailer parked down here, and the different tractor equipment and everything. So anyway, that's kind of the top of the hill type of work. Then we'll take a walk down here and show everybody what's going on. Got a bunch of mulch. This is a second truckload of mulch in here. I got a bunch of cleanup still to do. Get all the wood and everything and the miscellaneous crap all sorted out and stacked. Get that mulch spread around in different areas. The area over here, I'll take you down and show you. So the last year or two, I was working on this area, and right up in here where the mulch now is, I had some of the trees that we had originally cut down from the property stacked here. And so I cleaned all this up, moved everything off of here, and I used a number of these logs, moved all these by hand or with a 6-foot iron bar, steel bar, and some other moving and prying equipment, but it was all handwork. Moved these over here, cut them so they'd stack, notched them so they'd hold in place. And I wanted to test this out because I think when we build our house, we're gonna fill this all in and build the top of the house at, I think, about this level, this log level right here. Because when you stand up here, this is just a gorgeous view. And for whatever reason, most of the trees across here, except for the real close ones, kind of top out at this height. And I don't know what the phenomenon is, but this kind of seems to be where they stop. And so even during the summer when everything is all leafed in, you still get a view of the mountains in the distance. And so this was kind of my experiment to create a little bit of a terrace here and just see if this was the view we wanted to have from the top of the house. And I think the answer is yes. To really put the top of the house at this level and then have green space over the top of the house out to where my garden hoops, the PVC hoops are. That'll be somewhere in that area, more or less, is where the house will be. And we'll fill all this in, and this will all just be relatively flat green space that we can plant gardens or flowers or rocks or whatever we want to do. And then the house will actually sit below that, facing out that way. But from on top of the house, we'll have this view, which is pretty darn neat, I think. This little driveway was original to when we bought the property, And after, messing with this and kind of, driving up and down it and different stuff like that, I had originally thought the lower driveway would come around below the house and then come up over here and hook up with this. But this makes a real sharp, awkward turn, kind of precludes us from doing some other stuff. And so on both Martha's and my good friend Richard's advice, this next winter, I think I'll end up extending this road right up through here, come up, and right there, maybe you can see where the pink flowers are, is about the property line. And so I'll run the drive right up out here, and so when you come in this way, you'll drive right down along this edge and hit that drive below, or vice versa. When you're coming up, you'll just go straight out rather than doing this little hitching around. And so I'll create a driveway up through here, move all of this or some of this dirt over to the other side, get rid of that drive on that side and just stop using that. I'll fill that in, probably bring up some dirt from below, that I've dug up for the driveway down there and like that, and start filling this in to get this up to the same level out to where the drop off is. But anyway, that'll be next winter project. For right now, I'm standing on, when I terraced this out last year, I used it as a garden and stuff popped up out of the ground really well, but then I didn't, I don't know whether it was some kind of mold or something got on all the plants, and all my vine plants died off. And so this year I'm actually just going to make this into a seating area. I'll get all the lumber and everything moved out of here, knock down all these plants, cover with mulch, and then put in some planting areas for wildflowers and like that up here, and then put in some kind of either seating or maybe even string a hammock up here or something like that, and put probably some kind of roof or shade up here, because it gets pretty darn hot up here, exposed to the sun during the summer. But it's really a beautiful place to sit and doze and just hang out. So anyway, that's one of the projects I'm working on right now. And one of the things I've wanted to do for the longest time, and I've kind of been working on, is clearing this stuff out of right here and eventually get it moved down there. But it's going to make a kind of a pit stop over to the side here. I just got this finished up yesterday. Got a little gravel area where I can move all this miscellaneous tools and chemicals and garden stuff and like that. Move all of it over here. Then I'm going to flatten this out and get in some more straw bales for planting in this area, and turn this all into garden. 2 wooden structures, and then this area right here where all this kind of junk is right now, I'll make all this garden, and I'll redo my road a little bit to make it a little bit easier turn down through there, and just kind of clean this whole area up. So, oh yeah, and then I think it was just this past weekend, Martha and I were out here working. We got, or maybe it's been the past 2 weekends, expanded the area where she was planting stuff, and got a little bit of deer protection up here. We don't get, it doesn't seem as if we get bothered that much by smaller critters, but the deer really eat everything up, like this red leaf tree right here that we call the Misty tree in honor of our cat who died a few years ago. The deer would just eat that up, and I don't know what it is about that particular tree. Oh, got a little bird visiting. But anyway, so the bird just wanted to be on camera, I guess. They used to eat up this red tree, but since we haven't let them in here this year, this tree's doing a lot better, looks a lot healthier. And Martha's going to plant some other stuff. She's got a couple of little garden statues in here to make it look better. So anyway, we're working on just making this area look better and like that. And that'll be kind of the next edition, is the progress on all these different areas. So anyway, I got more cleanup to do. Got straw bales ready to be planted. I'm going to start getting some of those topped with potting soil so I can plant some seeds in those. I got some potatoes that I'll bore holes into some of the bales and get those planted and just get those going. So anyway, that's kind of the current status of everything. Getting stuff cleaned up, getting food crops planted, and then we'll get some wildflowers all planted up here and let you know how that goes. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching.